What's up, guys? It's JohnReavesLive, and today we're going to be checking out a live performance from Jin. This is Epiphany, and this is live. I'm going to be linking the original video in the description below, so if you guys want to check out that video as well, too, please make sure you do so. This is a fan cam, so thank you very much to the fan who recorded this one. I'm really stoked about this. I love this song. Personally, this song affected me in a different way, and I'm sure it might have gotten a lot of you as well, too, but this song is probably one of the first times as a grown adult male who listens to metal music that I've ever been told you should love yourself. And I really freaking took that message. It hit me like a freaking hammer to the chest, and love this song. And so in saying that, I'm genuinely excited to hear him sing this live and see how he does this differently. Maybe as an artist you do develop a song differently as time goes on. So from them playing it live whenever he was just playing a show with BTS to doing a solo concert, I'm wondering if there's any differences in what we're going to see in performance wise. But in saying all that, if y'all are new to my channel, smash that sub button. Let's get into this one together. Also, I'll be in Dallas, by the way. So if anybody's going to the Dallas concert the last night, I'll be there. Come say hello to me. Freaking boom! And then hitting that play button. Oh! That was a lot, man. That was a lot to get through. I'm sorry. We did it together, though. I love how breathy his voice is. Oh yes, dude! I love that. Oh my god. Listen, that to me is my favorite thing I've seen in a while, dude. If you guys are watching this, you probably know, but there are a lot, and I mean a staggering amount of artists out there, vocalists, who are phoning it in, dude. They either have a really ridiculously loud backing track and their vocals are really tucked in the back, or they're not singing at all, dude. It looks like they got a wireless microphone. That thing is going nowhere, okay? That happens so often where people are just miming, and coming up from the metal scene where it was if you even had a drum trigger, people were like, you're fake. So it bothers me. It bothers me a lot whenever I see a concert or go to a concert and realize they're not actually singing. It puts me completely out of it. It really, really messes with me when I'm at a live show. And especially if I find out the first song, the whole rest of the concert, I'm not having fun. I'm just there. I'm just there. And I'm what am I doing here right now? Nothing's actually happening. It bothers me. So in saying that, whenever he does stuff lets his backing track do the talking, and you can clearly hear when it's him and it's not him singing, and he's doing it at random times, freaking yes, dude. We already know BTS does not freaking phone it in, and they don't mime, they don't do all that stuff, and Jin going right there and doing that, I love it. Also, something random, if you guys are ever wondering, is somebody singing, is somebody not singing, that's a really good tell if it completely drops out whenever they're not singing, and they just do that at random moments. By the way, random, not meaning as in they just got a planned part for it. That's a good part. And then the second thing is, a lot of the times filters, pop filters on a microphone, is not necessarily that great live. There are some programs that you can do that will cut it a little bit, but if you hear in Jin's voice here, when he gets close to the microphone, he breathes very heavy into his performance, and you can hear these little pops and stuff like that. They're not aggressive by any means, because they do have some things to kind of cut that out, but it's not cutting everything out, and you can definitely hear these pops and peeking into the microphone a little bit. So listen for those type things if you're ever is this person singing or not? Boom. That is so smooth. I love that so much, dude. He is so classy, dude. I freaking love his style. His lower register is beautiful. Whew. And you can even hear him taking off the mic like that. That's awesome. Yes. So much we have to talk about in this. Ooh. My dude. Oh my God. Jin, you freaking boss. That was amazing, dude. All right, we're going to go back and talk about a couple of different things. There's a lot of really cool stuff that he does in this, like vocally, that I am obsessed with. Like, first of all, whenever he goes into these parts, let's see if we can find it really quick. Let's go back a little bit. It's going to be in his falsetto-ish. Let's see here. There. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Here we go. That right there. This like transitional period between him going through his falsetto and right after that, it works so well. There's not a harsh transition at all. And he's really practiced that a ton. But like, listen to his falsetto. And then whenever you go from your falsetto into these lower notes that are just a little bit, it's like brinking on where your falsetto would need to be at. There's sometimes like a shift that happens there where you can almost like crack in your voice, or it's just like a weird amount of air that can come out. So like he does it flawlessly, man. See the flow out of his falsetto? I love that flow that he has. So his transitions are absolutely perfect. Like he crushes those. And I think a lot of that is due to like how breathy he is as a vocalist. Whenever he's pushing these notes out, you really want to have like a full amount of air really allowing those notes to come out. And I think that really like, I don't know. I love the way he does that. But that right there. And then there's a lot of moments in here leading up to these belts that he's doing at the end, where he's kind of letting the backing track do its thing. And you can hear that he's not singing, right? Preparing his voice a lot. And then you hear these like let-offs that he's doing at the end of these belts. He has these let-offs, and that for me happens a lot whenever I'm doing like an actual scream, like a metal scream. There's like a little bit of a higher pitch let-off that comes out, and that's whenever you're really pushing the note and then just releasing the note. So it's like it needs to be done for the melody there, but that's what's happening there. And I love how composed he looks right here, right before going into this. Like, look, he looks so chill, and he's like, ah. You hear these let-offs? And then he doesn't really have one there at the end of that because he gets to transition into another note. And so it kind of pushes that energy there. But I love those. I think that's so well done, man. He crushed this live. And again, I got to give it up to him. The fact that he's out there singing, not writing it in or anything like that. It's just that is him. And I'm really looking forward to checking out the full concert of this. I'm going to be watching. Man, I'm trying to see if I'm going to have time, but I think I should have time between now and the actual Dallas concert to do a full reaction to his day 1 and day 2 concerts in Seoul. So we should be checking those both out and doing a full concert reaction over on our Patreon. I'm really wanting to do that, but I just haven't really had time the last couple of days. But now that I'm back home for a while, I should be able to. I'm really freaking stoked to check it out. Also, we're going to be posting a discussion video on here pretty soon talking about what's going to be next for BTS as a group and also for solo content. And let me know if you guys would be interested in a discussion video like that. It would probably be coming up next Tuesday. So if we do that, would you guys be interested in me doing that, or would you rather me just do a run BTS reaction or something along those lines? Let me know in the comments below. I hope y'all having a blessed day or night, whatever time it is you're watching this. Spread some positivity out there. Be kind to each other. And if you'll need anything at all of my socials are at JohnReavesLive. Send me a message and I will catch y'all then. Freaking toodles.